Festival is one of NBDB's flagship programs that marked the agency's shift to streamline solutions-based programming that specifically addresses the issue of access to quality Philippine books while simultaneously bringing in revenue for publishing professionals. It's an engaging activation space that brings together large-scale procurers of books and learning materials and the Philippine publishing industry with Philippine creatives at the heart of it. In many ways, it's highly representative of NBDB's pivot to more robust programming 3 years ago. The PBF is a program that, on one hand, is about celebrating Philippine culture, but on the other hand, encompasses our agency's long-term plans. Improve access for every Filipino reader, democratize distribution, and enable our publishers and authors to keep producing Philippine books. These large-scale institutional reading and bulk buying programs address the issues of access and readership in a single space, bringing books to thousands of readers all over the country, all the while simultaneously providing revenue streams for the book publishing industry. The NBDB has a large role to play in not just growing the book industry, but in shaping the environments that make reading possible for all sectors of the population. We've said this before, and now that we are about to hold the second edition of the Philippine Book Festival, we once again emphasize the fact that there is a need for us and our partners to continue working against the lack of access and against the imbalances in our book import to export ratio by saturating the market and our schools with relevant, accessible, and affordable Philippine authored books. The PBF is one way to address the many gaps that are indicative of a much larger systemic problem, something that we sought to respond to 3 years ago. Last year at the Philippine Book Festival was a dynamic gathering of publishing professionals, educators, families, students, and creators. I believe that it was unprecedented in the way that it brought together these different segments of the publishing, education, and creative sectors, which is what the publishing industry can certainly benefit from a stronger community and a place for conversations and sustained collaborations. I am glad that the Philippine creatives got the exposure and recognition that they've always deserved, that they got to meet their audiences and readers.